Day 144. We're all packed up. We had that going on last night. It's pretty good. And we get 3 mountains today. Let's see what this tells me. Lone Mountain, Spalding Mountain, Sugarloaf Mountain. That's what we're starting with. So that'll be good. See how it goes. Okay, still working my way up Lone Mountain. Started off real nice and gradual. You know, got everything flowing. And then it picked up a little bit. Hadn't been a problem, but I'm drenched. It tried sprinkling a little bit, and that stopped. And then in about an hour till about 11:15, there's small chance of rain. But that's okay. It would cool us off, and I couldn't get any wetter, so. Yeah, Lone Mountain. Almost to the top. And right after that comes this. Lone Mountain. Tent site confirmed at the top, right by the sign. Okay, this goes down a bit to a shelter, and then after that is Spalding Mountain. Spalding. And then after that is Sugarloaf. There's talk of ski resort with food and all this and that, but I do believe that Sugarloaf is a blue blaze to the 4K, but then the ski resort or restaurant that I found down the ski resort area is way on the other side, down the hill. And I don't know if they're running the ski lift or not. Some of the comments say, oh, you just walk down to there on this downhill ski path. And I'm thinking, yeah, you just do that. We'll see what it looks like when we get there. But it could be worth it. We're planning on 12.5 today, but my far out showed 5,000 feet of elevation. Gain, ascent, whatever, and that was 4 mountains, so there could be 5 with the downhill off the 5th if the first what was that one? I can't remember at the moment. There's talk of at least 2 campsites at the peak, so we're shooting for that for 12.5. If not, we hit the other peak of whatever the name I can't remember is. The downhill of that has a water source with tent spots. So here we go. This trail is maintained by the MATC. Maine Appalachian Trail Committee. I don't know. Is it it's been pretty good. It's been growing in a few spots, and some of the far out comments kind of warned you about that. But we can still get through, clearly. Because here we are. Here I am. So it's all good. Some of them bog boards have seen better days. And some of the nail heads are sticking out in some bad areas. And if you don't see them, you could have a bad day. But, you could have a bad day like that too. Anywho. Going up Spalding Mountain now. The bog. That's a blue blaze to the summit for Spalding, which would be a 4,000 footer. We're at about 3,800 right here. And the next one is going to be Sugarloaf Mountain. Another 4K, but another one that is a blue blaze, and we are avoiding. Anyway, that's all of the climbing for Spalding, and now we're going down a bit. Just out here at the beginning of Sugarloaf Mountain. I wish their ski resort and restaurant and all that stuff was at the top, because it'd be more tempting to go for food. But I believe it's up and over and then down one of the ski runs to their little, looks like a village area almost. So we're not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But you got to climb this one, and it has begun. So just back there, right as I was turning off the camera, was the Blue Blaze Trail for Sugarloaf Mountain. But there were a couple people sitting there having lunch, so I just shut it off and kind of said, "How's it going?" and walked on by. Now we're making our descent. Sugarloaf would have been 4,000 footer had we gone up there, but some people do. I know Atlas was one of them. Shout out to her. She just finished like 4 or 5 days ago, at least now. We're rolling on in maybe the next 2 weeks. I forget how many miles are left, but we're able to get some decent miles lately. You know, not 20s, but mid-teens, low mid-teens. But today we're hoping for at least 12 and a half, but liking the sound of this peak campsite thing for at least 2 North Crocker, South Crocker, one of the 2. Probably South Crocker, and then leave the descent and then North Crocker for the morning, and so on and so forth, and go into Stratton for the roadhouse. But it's the plan for now. Also, something pretty cool is about to be happening. Just a few more minutes. And right before lunch. I think so. Looks like a good lunch spot. Uh-oh. Okay, he made it. I'm gonna try. Okay. We're coming down here and still haven't gotten to that thing I was talking about, which is coming up shortly. But that was pretty fun. He's just gonna walk on by. 2,000 miles. Be with it. Apparently there's like 5 of them, so we'll see. Let's see. So I've only seen one 2,000 marker, even though two different people told us there was multiple. And then one of the far out comments said the same thing. Anyway, doesn't matter. We saw a 200. It was definitely a 200. Sticks with 2 and 0, and then a rock for another 0. But that would technically be 197.4, because that's what we have left. But that also was at 2000.1, so what can you do? Anyway, going down to this river for lunch, and then according to the plan we'd have one more climb and camp at the top, but it's only noon, so we'll see what happens. Okay, now we're coming up South Crocker. From where we were filling up water, it was like 1,886 feet of ascension on a 2.2 mile climb. The initial plan was to camp there. That'd be 12.5 miles, but it's only 1 o'clock. So we're gonna make this climb, and then hit the other Crocker. I think it's just called Crocker Mountain, maybe North Crocker, and then head down. There's one water source that says room for 1 or 2 small tents plus a hammock. We'll see if we can fit our my 2 person and Jax's 1 person. If not, we'll load up on water there and head to an unreliable water source that says stagnant pools and no flow, but 2 to 3 tent sites there. So that'd be 5 more miles from back there instead of the 2.2, which is just fine, being at it so early. And I was happy with the low miles, but this is terrain we can get normal miles in, it seems like, so we definitely got to try. Well, we can, and that's what we're doing. Okay, this is a little ridiculous. I feel like there's no need for this at all. But what do I know? Okay. Some of that climb was bullshit and unnecessary. Some of it was okay and normal. I don't know where Jax went, if he went to the summit. Okay, there he is. Here we go. Okay, all is well. We rested up there at the summit for a short while. Now making the ascent of North Crocker, of Crocker Mountain. 0.5 502 feet of ascension. This might be a mix of, not quite steep, but not the most gradual. But the climb on the other one was definitely worse and frustratingly routed. They could have done something different, but they had to prove something to somebody. Anyway, I'll pick away at this climb nice and easy because I'm tired. We've already done 5,000 feet of ascension and 4 mountains. This will be the 5th and put us at like 5,600. So, good day. But we still gotta find somewhere to camp and set up. Okay, that climb wasn't great. Wasn't terrible. I'm about at the top. I'm glad it's the last one of the day. I'll tell you that. Whew. Still a little bit more.
You shit me?
Oh.
I don't even feel like I did any work.
Our spots for the night. Jax, me, already had dinner. Teriyaki rice, Spam, and lemon and pepper tuna packets. We did 15.3, leaving 3.8 for tomorrow. And we're going to stay at the main roadhouse in Stratton. And then we should get down there early tomorrow and be there for the whole day, basically. So, it should be good.